Levi was not just short, he was spectacularly, undeniably, profoundly short. It wasn't a matter of being a little below average. No, it was something that had shaped his whole life. From the high shelves at the general store to the top of his own refrigerator, the world was full of mountains he could never quite climb. Levi had spent most of his life looking up, at people, at buildings, at trees that seemed to stretch forever into the sky. He even owned a special periscope just for birdwatching, because whenever his friends pointed out a nest high in the branches, Levi could never see it. His world was a forest of trouser cuffs and coat buttons, and sometimes it made him feel very, very small. One chilly autumn morning, Levi woke up with a heavy sigh. "I'm tired of always looking up," he muttered. "It feels like everything's made for people taller than me." He put on his favourite green hat, the one that made him feel a little braver, and stepped outside. He didn't have anywhere in particular to go, he just needed some air. The day was bright and full of promise. The air smelled like cinnamon and fallen leaves. But Levi didn't notice any of that. His eyes were glued to the ground as he kicked through crunchy leaves, tracing the veins and edges of each one. He was so lost in his thoughts that, thunk, he almost walked right into a lamppost. "Ouch!" he yelped, rubbing his forehead and glancing around quickly to make sure no one had seen him. And that's when he saw it. The sun. It wasn't a new discovery, of course, but for Levi, in that moment, it felt like one. The golden orb shone in the wide, endless sky, glowing so brightly it made everything shimmer. Levi stared up at it for a long time, and then something warm and unexpected bloomed in his chest. The sun didn't care how tall he was. It didn't only shine on tall people or big houses or high mountains. It shone on everything, every blade of grass, every squirrel, every fluttering leaf, and every person, big or small. The sunlight didn't skip him. It found him just as easily as it found the tallest person in town. And in that moment, Levi realized something incredible. All his life, he'd been seeing his height as a limit. But the sun, so vast and far above, made everyone equal beneath it. Whether you were tall, short, big, small, young or old, everyone looked up to the same sky. Levi smiled, the sunshine warming his face. His hat tilted a little as the wind brushed by. He still couldn't reach the top shelf, and he'd probably still need help reading signs that hung too high. But somehow, that didn't bother him anymore. Because now he knew he wasn't living in a world of giants. He was living in a world that shined for everyone, including him. As he walked home, Levi's steps felt lighter. He glanced up at the sky again and whispered, "Thanks, son, for reminding me that being small doesn't mean being less." And from that day on, whenever he looked up, he didn't see something out of reach. He saw belonging. Moral of the story: no matter your size, your worth shines just as brightly. The sun warms us all the same. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye!